Hello everybody, welcome to Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Virulyn. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for Aquarius for November 2018. Now for some of you guys, if you would like to subscribe, I am filming your 2019 yearly readings this week, so they will be published very soon. Let's jump into it, guys. I like to talk about the planets and the signs, new moon, full moon, the energies of November, because if you see later on, it will play out through the cards. Usually 80% of the time I see some results that match up with the energies of the planets, where they're going to be at, where they're doing, retrogrades, you know. And also, if it doesn't show out through the cards, it's just to prepare you for some of the energies that you might be feeling, and also it affects other people too, okay? It's not just you guys. Alright, Aquarius. So what's going on for November? On the 7th, we have a new moon in Scorpio. Okay, new moon brings new beginnings. Scorpio is actually the sign of the zodiacs that resembles a new cycle, okay? Birth, death, okay? Perhaps, you know, you're having a toxic relationship, or there's something that you need to let go. New moon is also a time for you to make a list of really what you want to manifest over the next 30 days until the next full moon. On the 8th, Jupiter is entering Sagittarius. Now, if you have a few Sagittarius friends, you might just want to let them do their thing, because November, they got a lot of energy shifts going on, and I'll tell you why. Now, for Jupiter is the planet that resembles abundance, luck, protection, wisdom. Maybe this is the point where you really want a higher education. Maybe take more classes. Maybe just even something simple like an art class. Whatever it is that you are really inspiring to do, Aquarius, this would be your time to do it. On the 15th, Mars is entering Pisces. Now, Mars is a very masculine, sex-driven, leader, yang planet, okay? In Pisces, which is a very healing, emotional zodiac sign, okay? So during this time, you might see that emotions tie deep with your sex life. If you are dating, perhaps you or your partner might want to see if there is a label. Is there a future to this? Because now that emotions are tied into it, things might be a little different. It also would work to your positive if, you know, maybe you were having trouble in your marriage. This could be the time where, you know, now passions, because, you know, men are very physical driven, maybe tying that with emotions is actually good for you guys. Okay, so let's go on to the 16th, which we have a lot of energies on the 16th. Mercury is doing its thing, and it's going retrograde, okay, and it is doing so in Sagittarius. Okay, but same day, Venus is also going direct in Libra. So your relationships, romantic or business, might get a little more clear because Venus is now going direct and in Libra. Okay, a sign that is a fellow air sign to communicate. Okay, the retrograde, let's not see that as something real negative. Let's just see that as a time to step back, get back onto meditation, okay? Getting a better sleeping habit. You know, what do you need to change? What do you have in your life that's no longer serving you? Kick it out the door, okay, Aquarius? All right, and ending up on the 23rd, we have a full moon in another fellow air sign, Gemini. Okay, so full moon in Gemini, you might see a completion of community projects. Perhaps if you might be working with something in business with networking, you might see a spike in communication amongst friends, family. You know, this is the time of year, you know, with holidays coming around, you're going to be getting a lot of invites to things, okay? Phone calls about, hey, you coming to dinner? Or, you know, where are you going? This and that. If you are doing a project, you might see a lot of emails, phone calls, really rounding things up, making sure, you know, the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed in the projects, and just making sure that everything is good, okay? So use this to your advantage, okay? The full moon in Gemini. All right, guys. So I said if you would like to subscribe, I am going to be posting your 2019 yearly videos, and that'll be fun. I'm going to be doing an animal spirit. I'm going to be pulling from different decks. Obviously today I'm going to be doing, you know, the deck that I usually do, which is the Rider-Waite. I have messages from the angels and messages from the fairies. If you would like to book a private reading with me, email me, okay? I do FaceTime, over the phone, email. I do all kinds of stuff. It's fun. Also, if you just want to reach out, comment below, okay? I'm quick to respond. You know, this is a community here on this channel, Spiritual Findings, of just people really coming together, growing spiritually. So you might see that other people might contact you, you know, if you have a question. I am also doing, very shortly I will be posting them as well. I am doing tarot reading lessons, okay? These will be videos about how to read cards, as well as if you join the class, there will be follow-up phone calls from me being like, hey, how you feeling? Are you comfortable with your deck? What are you using? This and that, because it can be very intimidating to start reading, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys are here for a reason, and you're gifted. You're coming into your spiritual self. You're having an awakening. You can see your intuition grow, and it's beautiful, ain't it? All right, so let's pull a few cards. I'm gonna go with 3, but you know, these cards always jump out at me, so we'll really see what that goes. But I'm going to go with 3 cards for my Aquarius for November 2018. Let's see. Ooh, we're jumping away here. The 2 of Cups. Now, isn't that a nice card to have? Now, this could be, if you're single, finding somebody, because they say that this is the real lover's card. This could be an engagement. This could be going to a wedding in November. This, to me, also for some people on the business side, this is the signing of a contract. This is getting a call back about a second interview, and then perhaps even the job, getting the mortgage, okay, getting that loan for the house or the apartment that you're looking for. To me, this is 2 people coming together that are agreeing upon something. And to you, it doesn't have to just be love. It could be going into some of you might have seen that. I don't feel like that applied. But yeah, I see this card as something good for you. If you're single, I see it as dating somebody of similar interests, okay? You might be meeting somebody at a social event, a concert, okay? Maybe even the library. All right, let's pull more cards. That one just jumped out at me. 2 of Cups. All right. Now where are we? Oh my, okay. All right, so we have the 9 of Wands here. I feel as if a lot of my Aquariuses out there, you feel hurt still. You might have your guard up. I feel like I've been saying this a lot to my other signs. When you worry about something, you are actually putting more power behind it. And we need to stop this. Aquarius, listen to me. You are magical. And the words that you say, the things that you think, you are literally giving energy to. You are manifesting it. There's a lot of things in life, guys, that are worth thinking about, but there's nothing in life worth worrying about, okay? That takes a lot away from the enjoyment of life. So you need to really put your guard down, because, you know, some people see this as you build a fence. You're literally protecting yourself from, future damage. Therefore, you're thinking about it. You're putting the vibe out there in the world, and that is just polluting the Earth's vibrations, okay? Put positive ones out there. Start thinking about the positive things. Start meditating on the positive things, okay? Because you could see that you're wounded, and you have your guard up, okay? You literally have wand in hand. Okay, and I feel with this being wands, whatever you are guarding is really your passions. Okay, it could be your hobbies, it could be your love life, for some of you guys who are coming into your spiritual being, a lot of people will look at you and say, are you practicing witchcraft? Stand up for yourself, be firm, and then move on. Okay, don't let anybody knock you down. Whatever you're doing, it might be different. People might be looking at it weird. Whatever you're going to end up doing in life, whoever you're going to end up being with in life, people are going to judge you regardless. So just do you. Woo! All right. One more card. I know, I just kind of went from 100 to 0 right there. That's all I need to say. It is true, guys. Okay, whatever fear is manifesting your nightmares. So knock it off. Okay, you have the Emperor. Is there an Aries in your life? Perhaps your spouse, your mother. There could be somebody who is very I don't want to say cracking down on you, the man, but a little bit. This could resemble a boss figure. To me, this could be, I can't find my camera. There we go. This could be you really having to put your foot down with something. With the Emperor, when the Emperor pops up, everybody kind of just doesn't really like this guy because he just is not as appealing as the Empress. But to me, it's, I'm not saying that you have to be ready for battle, that you have to sit there on your throne with that scowl, but I think there is a need for your backbone to grow a little bit more, shall I say, Aquarius. This could also just really be here to remind you that Mars energy, okay, in Pisces is really going to kind of throw you for a loop. So that Mars energy is there, but it's in Pisces. So overall, your masculine side is going to have a more nurturing, healing side. For some of you guys who are very feminine and nurturing, maybe this really is telling you, grow that backbone, okay? Get on your soapbox and make sure that this energy of where you were, always being on guard and not really speaking out, that you have really conquered that. Okay? Alright. So I'm going to do one card from the angels, one card from the fairies. Now, is there any... Ooh. Well, I was going to ask if there was any messages, and I had one flying out faster than I could get the words out. If I could reach them. All right. You have the Magician. Okay, you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Oh, I love when I just, like, in my readings, how I talk about the planets or how I talk about how I feel because I've been channeling in your energy. And the card pops out literally to be like, yup. Yeah, she was right. And you know what, for some of you guys who are really diving into it, you know, reading books or perhaps picking up your own tarot decks, it's addicting. You know, meditation, it becomes like a drug. Okay, you just can't. Once you really open up that third eye, you just need to just shove in the knowledge. Like, you no longer, once you awaken, you can't go back. Okay, you really can't. You might slip into the rat race of life. You might get into maybe an emotional funk or a seasonal depression or whatever it might be, but once you start to awaken, you can't go back. And Aquarius, you have the Magician. Okay, you have the Magician. It's a very powerful card. I hope you guys realize that. Okay, let me zoom in on here for this guy. It's a very beautiful card. You have the ability to manifest your dreams. So what are you waiting for? You know The Secret? That video? Some of you guys who don't know The Secret, watch it. I'm not even sponsored by those guys, but it's not that I'm saying that that video itself holds the answer, but it kind of shows a little bit of light on it, and there's so many videos to watch as well. To a lot of my spiritual students, my new spiritual students, I always recommend the Spirit Science. They are just really great 10-15 minute clips. They have some longer videos, but they're just really great. They get you started. They have a cute little cartoon, and they have real facts, and it's great how they put the video together. It's obviously not all a cartoon, but you just have this really great cartoon character that kind of introduces you to different things like Reiki healing, tarot, what's going on in the world, how to meditate, chakras. There's so many different things to learn, and I always guide people there because I don't want to say that it's like you know, a spiritual science for dummies, but it's just, it really keeps your attention if you're coming from that fast-paced rat race life of always on your phone, and yeah, just not really able to keep an attention span. So it's really just great. It really keeps your attention. All right, guys, so we're gonna do one from the fairies here. Is there any... Oh my goodness, they're just jumping out. All right. Vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Look at that card. And it's true, because those Doritos, that soda, even things like hair products and deodorant and soap, laundry soap, they have all these chemicals in them. If you really think about it, how many chemicals do you put on your body in a day? Between, you know, what's in your toothpaste, is your toothpaste, you know, natural? Is your hair products natural? Is your hand soap natural? Are your tampons natural? Seriously, guys, it's crazy. So once you take a step back, you detox your body, you clean it inside and out, and you know, you're aware of, you know, what you're putting in and on your body, your third eye is just going to be wide open, okay? And I guarantee you that, okay? It's very important. And, you know, with all the fast food and all those crazy good food that are bad for you at the stores, you know, if I had any suggestions when you go grocery shopping, stay on the outside of the store, because that is where the freshest product is, because they constantly, the store has to be restocking it. So it's easier for them to stock the outer than go into the inner layers. And all the shelves and all that stuff, all that bagged products, all that food does not have a strong life force, which you need to thrive, okay? All right, guys, I think that pretty much concludes your reading for November 2018. Like I said, subscribe if you would like to be, you know, updated on 2019 video, contact me for a private reading if you would like to, okay? Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Vera Lynn. You guys have a great November.